Hey guys, it's Nadine. I am here to share with you guys my more stick pins. Oh my god. Okay, so today's Friday and technically I was off all day. Like I didn't work, which was freaking fabulous. And after I took my kids to school, I sat my butt down on my kitchen table and I started making stick pins again. And I tell you what, I spent half my day doing stick pins and the other couple of hours making a little something. So I wanted to show you guys really quickly what I made. So I showed you guys some of the stick pins that I made from my swap already. But then I want to share with you all some other ones that I made. And these are a couple of well, let me show you one because this one right here is a very simple one. Can you, oh, watch, my hand has all like glossy accents on it. This one is a very simple one, and I'm gonna send it out to my swap sisters because I wasn't really happy with the first one that I made. I'm gonna send the first one that I made out too in case anybody wants it anyways. But this is just a little one with pearls and a butterfly. Stitch, stop. And let me just share with you guys really quickly. This is a 3-inch floral pin and I got it, I can't remember if I got it at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. But anyway, I like the 3-inch because you can decorate it quite a bit. You can add beads to it and it still doesn't take away from the length of the pin, which allows you to then put it into a card. So this is one of them. And then I made a ton more for Mel because she's my swap partner. And let me just show you guys really quickly. So I'm sending some to Mel and some to my twinster. So here is another one. See that? It has, again, pearls. It has a little spacer bead here. Some more pearls, different size pearls, and then a silver heart, and then another spacer bead at the bottom. And like I said, this floral pin is 3 inches and it has a pearl on the top. So they have different ones. They have ones that have the pearl on the top, or ones that have just the jewel, and you know, the what do you call it, clear crystal on the top, like this angel one that I showed you guys earlier. See that? And then I made this one right here, which is a little bit more fancy, but like I said, you see, this is a 3-inch stick pin or floral pin, and you can decorate it up and still it has a lot of space to stick into a card. So this one has the clear bead on the top, and then I just added some gray beads, different sizes, and then one of these rhinestone rondelles on them. And I don't know if this camera's really picking up. It doesn't really do it justice. But that's another one that I made. And then here's another one that I'm sending to Mel. And this is, you know, I have a thing where I'll do like, I like simple things, but I also like blingy things, as you can tell. So I kind of mixed it up and did some simple, some blingy. This one has 2 different kinds of hearts. One is a glass heart and one is a crystal heart, and this heart has a rhinestone in it with beads, just regular pearls on it. And then what else? I showed you guys that one. Oh, this is one that I made too. And this one has just stars on it, if you can see. Silver and white pearls and stars, and then the little spacer beads, and different size pearls. Let's see what else. Oh, and this is another different one that I made. This one has another dangly on it, as you can see. And then it has pink pearls on it, and I just colored the top with my Copic marker. And then it has a bead that actually has a rose, or a pink color rose in it. So what I do is I tend to, if you notice, I like things to be symmetrical. So I try to keep the flow very even, meaning if there is, I don't want it to be all top heavy. I kind of like the focus bead to be right in the middle, and then flanked on each side by the same size beads, with the exception of the dangle charm. But yeah, that one's what it looks like. What it looks like. And let me see if there are, and this is just a small sample. I have another large one of these foam thingies that I have a bunch of other ones on there. Let's see, here is another one of those pink roses one, but this one has that dragonfly on it. See that? And then this one has another dangly on it, but instead the dangly says made with love. So I made Mel several of the similar kinds because then she can keep one and then give, you know, use the other ones for projects, because I know myself, I tend to you know, I will make something and then I like it so much, or I'll get something for somebody, I'll like it so much that I won't want to use it ever. So yeah, this is a sampling of the ones that I made. Now today I also made this thing, and this is one of those bird cages that you get at Michael's. Oopsies, what is wrong with this thing? Oops, sorry, the lace is stuck underneath here. This is one of the bird cages that you see at Michael's, the little $2 ones, and this is actually a stick. I turned it into a stick pin holder, and I'm not the genius who came up with this idea. I actually think Live Art Now is the original one that came up with it, and I will put the link for hers in the description box below. And if you guys like, I can show you how exactly I did this, just let me know. But as you can tell, there's like a pin cushion up here on the top, and this one's from Mel. It has little hearts on the pin cushion, and it just has lace, and it has flat back pearls, and then on the bottom I have more lace around it, and then just a little bit of a flower cluster here. And what I did was I had these basic white flowers. They were from Recollections, and I just kind of sprayed them with Mr. Huey's, and I did the edges with what is it called? This is called Pearlescent Orchid with my sponge dauber. And then I made little clusters around here, and this is actually Wild Orchid Craft roses. No, is it Wild Orchid Craft? No, I don't think it's Wild Orchid Craft. Gosh, what is the other place I order from? I can't remember, but I'll put the information to the lady's link for who sells this. And the actual flower numbers, these are like itty bitty rose clusters or flower clusters. And again, I just took my let me show you guys the ink pad. Hold on. I just took this archival pigment ink pad, and this is like pearlescent one, so this is Pearlescent Orchid, and I just took one of my sponge daubers and I just went to town on the edges of it just to give it a little bit more, you know, more something. And then these two flowers right here came already pink, and this is from Recollections. And then again, another cluster of flowers. So this is the stick pin holder that I made, and I made one for Mel, I made one for myself, I made one for my twinster, and I'm also gonna, I think if I have enough supplies, I will make one for my giveaway, my Valentine's giveaway, and add some little extra stick pins that I have on there as well. So I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be glad to answer them. Just wanted to share with you guys what I've made for my shop so far. And I know probably Mel shouldn't be watching this, but that's okay, Mel, because I told you I'm terrible at keeping secrets. And saying not to watch something is like telling me don't look at a traffic accident. Highly unlikely, and I already saw your video. Because I'm naughty. But anyway, alrighty guys, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will be posting some more videos. I hope I have tons of ideas that I want to put up and things that I need to do, but I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.